the unpredictable habitat of Tanzania's Serengeti, from the murky depths of the Marina Trench, from the exhilarating heights of Mount Kilimanjaro, you have the pleasure of listening to From Chicago to Dummast, the Dummast Podcast. What up, Fufu?
Fufu?
Hey, what up, Fufu?
Who
I don't
are
know.
you
Somebody
talking
used to
to?
say that all the time.
Who the hell are you talking
Wait,
to?
listen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, baby. Oh my God, yeah.
Another year, girl. Another year's come and gone.
Yeah. Balls deep.
Yeah.
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 Balls deep.
Jamming on the one.
Jamming on the one.
Jamming on the one. Yes, sir.
Quiet storm. Yeah.
What's up, bro?
Not much, bro. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Happy anniversary.
How are we married?
No. But the Dumbass Podcast is 1 year old.
Are we coming out here or like what's going on here?
No, bro.
I mean, we cool, but we not that cool.
Don't even. No, bro.
Okay.
And even if I did swing that way, I couldn't be with you, bro.
No bearded couples, man.
No, bro. See, two beards don't mix.
There you
know
go.
What I'm saying? Like,
there you go.
if we would have offspring, it'd be all fucked up.
Just too much hair everywhere, you know.
Hey, we should have another show on the channel called The Bearded Hour.
The Bearded Hour.
The Bearded Hour.
Oh, yeah.
Grizzled young vets.
You gotta write that down.
There you go. Happy anniversary, man. We've been doing this for a year now.
Seems like
a year
much
now.
Longer.
It don't seem like that long to me, bro.
No?
It don't seem like that long to me at all. But we got through a year, man. What have you learned from it?
COVID with the fadeaway.
COVID. What have you learned from it?
How difficult it is to come up with content, consistently put out shows. How much it costs to do all of this.
That's the funny thing.
I don't think a lot of people understand.
That's the funny thing, bro. I think that right there is I think a lot of people don't see, and we briefly mentioned this on the show before. I don't think people a lot of people see, and even, people in my own house or people I'm close to, they don't see what we do to keep this rolling. Sleepless nights, even before the show started. I mean, me and you would be up
sleepless nights.
I
get my old man. I get my old man.
See, you get the old man's though.
I'm
talking about in the middle of the night, 3 a.m. doing, hey, hop on, let me test this.
Oh yeah, it was a lot of testing.
Hold on, Ty. What about this idea?
Lots of testing.
Wake your ass up. I got something to talk to you about.
Making templates, buying cameras, paying people to do graphics.
It's not easy, brother. Stuff. Here's the thing. You know what? It's not easy, but we make it look easy. And I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is right there, bro. I think we make it look easier than what it is. But no, it's not easy. But I mean, that's neither here nor there. I think the biggest thing I learned from it, I don't know, man. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot from it, and I'm still willing to learn more.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing I've learned from it is just to be kind of open and not be so. You know me, man. I'm like I'm I am aggressive when it comes to working on something, and at some point you've even had to tell me, hey, just calm down. It'll be cool. It'll be cool. It'll work
I
out.
think aggressive is the wrong word. I would say obsessive.
I'm obsessive. You're
Slightly.
calling me obsessive. You're right.
Slightly.
I am. I am.
Slightly.
But I'm aggressive when it comes to this. Like I am. You know, I will sit there for hours and edit. I mean, just because I want to get it done and get it out the way so I can move on to the next thing.
You also like
Um,
editing, so
I do like
whereas
editing.
most people don't really like it. I think you enjoy it.
I think that's the ADD in me.
Oh yeah?
I don't know,
How does that
probably
wait, how
so.
does that play out?
Because that's probably one of how like they say video games attract people with ADD
Okay. I've never
because
heard
it's
I've
some
never heard that before, but okay.
yeah, that's you'll find a lot of people who are on that they get attracted to video games easy because it's easier to understand.
Gotcha.
It's like yeah, so I mean editing I guess calms me down,
Okay.
calms out that nervous energy, that hyperactive,
I've never
you
really
know.
known you to be super hyper though. Was that just did you
No,
just learn to chill out at some point or
yeah, pretty
okay?
much.
Because I've never known
Just
you to
learn to
be
chill out.
hyper. You can get
No,
hyper like if you're having a debate or something. But I've never seen you just like physically
like physically, like
hyper.
yeah, no,
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 I've never
no,
really witnessed that.
no, not me. Well, not anymore. I should say. Um, I don't know, man. I'm excited. I love doing this. I'm excited. I'm excited for where the channel is gonna be. Like I said, I think the biggest thing, you know, that I've learned is I've learned a lot, and I want to continue to learn a lot. And I'm excited to see where this channel is going to be in the next year. I know we're gonna get through another year,
Oh,
right?
of course,
Ty? We gonna get through another year.
of course.
All right. I'm just putting it out there,
It's gonna be
right?
a
We're
lot
not gonna,
smoother. It's not a good idea. Well, we didn't know COVID was gonna hit, so I was gonna say it's not a good idea to launch a
no, we were in
YouTube
the midst
channel.
of COVID when we started. But like when
But
we
we
started discussing it,
pre-planned, yeah.
correct. Correct. So you know, the show like okay, so the Dumbass podcast is a year old. From Chicago to the Mass is not a year old. That was a brainchild of ours before I guess me and you had even collabed on it. And
Right,
just to go back, the way this started, uh, and I'm pretty sure you've been wanting to do this for a while, just like I did before we even like I said before we even collab. But I had I think I hit y'all. Yeah, I did hit y'all up in our chat.
hmm
Me, you, Price, my cousin, my brother. Some other people that was in the chat at the time. And I just got fed up and I said, hey, meeting at 6 o'clock or whatever time it was.
right.
And I just, it was just a thing like, bro, we all are good at something.
I'm
And
not good at
I've
anything.
seen,
I just want to throw that out
I
there.
could agree.
I'm not
You're
good at
mildly,
anything.
you're mildly good at some things.
Mm-mm.
I think yeah, you mildly good. You're, you're an adequate level.
Unfortunately,
I'm
not.
just, no. But no, I was just saying, hey, this is something we should be doing. We all know how to do something. We all got something to bring to the table. Um and that's where it started. I mean, that's how this started. Me and you have been pursuing this and I man, I'm proud of you, man. I'm pretty sure you've learned a lot. I know I've learned a lot. I know I keep saying that, but I can't stress that enough because just being open minded and just me and you working together as a team to put this together and, still have ideas like
Right,
every day, literally every day, me and you are talking about this channel. Like,
right.
what could we do to grow it? We have tons of ideas. I don't want to put them out. No. into the ocean, into the to the open air yet. But um, I don't know,
That's
man.
that's
I'm
something that
excited to
that's
where we're
something
going.
that we learned as well. Don't put everything that you want to do out into the open
do
air.
not over do not over promise and under deliver.
Right.
Right. But
What?
man,
Let me ask you a
27
question.
episodes. Go ahead.
What are some things that you have not liked?
Mm, have not liked.
Yeah,
Uh, I don't know, man.
I got one.
YouTube is funny.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. Funny
trying to
how
learn this algorithm is a
um
little
algorithm hates
is a,
us.
yeah. They loved us the first week, but I think it loved everybody the first week.
Right.
I think the YouTube algorithm love you for the first 3 weeks, and then it's like, all right, uh, you guys are on your own.
Yeah.
So trying to beat the algorithm, I ain't gonna say I don't like it. I think it's just more. It's just something I got to get used to, and I know with more reps and more time, and you build your base, then you know it's gonna come, and it's like that for everybody. But like you said, I'm obsessive, and
Mm,
you know I look at stuff like that. I look at stats, and that's what another thing a lot of people don't see, that you know YouTube, when you're a content creator, they give you ample stats to look at, and they're useful, and
right.
they show you where you're hitting, who's your target, where's your traffic coming from, and they give you all these averages and things like that, which I do like, um, but it's taken I'm like you said it. You hit the nail on the head, man. I'm obsessive, and I obsess over numbers like that. I always have.
Mm. I just say one thing.
Yeah.
One thing that I kind of knew, but you really learn. You can't brute force people to watch your content. Either they're gonna like it and gravitate towards
Right.
it, or they won't. You can't brute force
Hmm.
it. Like throwing up 50 different videos is not just gonna make people tune in unless they're entertaining. And this
Right.
first year has really been more of a learning process.
Correct.
More of setting up a foundation for
Hmm.
later things to come. So it hasn't
How you
been.
feeling our foundation?
Oh, I'm fine. Once you get it, you got to get in. I watch a lot of content creator channels even before I wanted to really do it. And you go and you look at the beginning of a lot of people's channels, it's nothing like once they become popular
Mm.
and like take off. Usually, every some people can capture lightning in a bottle. Everybody can't do that. But when you
Right.
go back, it's usually like they're recording off of a flip phone
Right, right,
to
right, right,
start it
right.
off reviewing. It's grainy videos. You just learn more as you
It's a
go.
progression,
Yeah,
bro.
it's a
It's a
progression.
progression. And if you look at our first video, if you look at our first video, you're gonna see me wearing the same thing I'm wearing now.
Really?
I did that on purpose.
Okay.
Um, um, but there's a progression, and that's another thing that, like I keep saying it. You, like I said, you hit the nail on the head. I'm obsessive when it comes to this. I am a whole different animal. I think you've probably caught a different side of me doing this. Um, bugging you to wake up to do the show, and
Don't
uh
don't interrupt my naps, bro.
yeah, no. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. But you've seen a different side of me. I've seen a different side of you, but I wouldn't want to do this with anybody else. I'm just being honest with you, man.
Oh,
Like
you
I
gonna
would be
make me
lost.
cry, man.
I would be lost without you, man. But here's the thing.
Uh,
I want to do this so bad that even if you weren't here, I would be doing whatever I can to do it. I'm sure you feel the same way. Um,
Excuse me.
yeah, man, what's going on over there?
I got a little
You
bug in
got
my
that?
throat.
You got the little phlegm. You
Got a
got
little
the little
phlegm in my
COVID.
throat.
You
My
got a little
throat.
COVID. You got some COVID
Nah, nah,
sprinkles.
nah, nah. No Kobe sprinkles.
You
Mm-mm.
ingested some COVID sprinkles.
No Kobe sprinkles.
Um, I don't know, man. I'm thoroughly pleased at our progression. Like I was trying to say, if you look at the beginning of our journey till now, we're a year in, with still a lot of room to grow, but there is a a difference in production and the way we do our show. And now we got other content, Sons of Dummast, which will be coming back hopefully either this month or next month. Am I right? We go live on the group page now. We just threw up our first gaming content, which is something me and you have been working on for a while. Um, so we just started doing that, and we got a lot more. I'm excited to say, but again, we ain't putting that energy in the air like that. Um, I don't know, man. What would you change?
I will probably roll out slower. I think we like I said
We did it
before, we did
backwards.
it
We did a
backwards. We
little
did a
backwards. We did a
podcast
little
first,
backwards. All
which you
right, all
should
right.
have. We should have just started putting up vlogs or and things like that first. But it is what it is. You like you learn and you grow and you move forward. Who cares? Podcast
Right.
is
At this
yeah.
point, we got a loyal few that do watch,
Thanks,
and that's
thanks
just gonna
all
grow.
5 of
It's
you. We
just
really appreciate that.
there's more than 5, but yeah, nobody watches. We got a loyal group that do watch us and give us feedback and things like that, and I appreciate everybody who's I appreciate all 5 of y'all who do watch our content and is there and give us feedback and send comments to us and hit me up in my inbox and good job and things like that. Um, even the people that hit me up and ask for advice, like, Paul, how you do this, or what mic are you guys using? I appreciate that. I
Mm.
appreciate that, because I mean, when they see that, it makes me feel like, okay, we must be doing something right.
So I'm glad
If you're
you're
asking me,
behind
if
most
you're
of
asking
the.
me for advice, we're doing something right.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you're behind most of the social media accounts because
God,
I'm not gonna be sitting there fielding questions all day.
I hate it, bro. Not, you know what? No, I'm not gonna say I hate interacting with people, because like I said, I am very grateful for the people that do hit us up and have given us comments and given us congratulations on everything. It's the trying to grow the channel part on social media.
I thought you would
I'm not,
enjoy that,
I
to
don't.
be quite honest. Like to be 100%. I thought you. That's why I was trying to push you to do the Twitter
I'm not.
thing. I thought that would
I'm
be
not
right
good
up
at
your
Twitter,
alley.
bro. I am not good at Twitter. And it stems back to like arguing with people on Twitter. I'm not about that, because I don't care to change your mind. I'd rather just walk away
All
and
right.
just like, look at this idiot. I'm not saving him. I'm
I
not gonna bless him with my intellect. I'm
I
out.
thought
Like,
I
I
thought
don't care.
I thought you could be like the provocative thing though, like the troll. Like we're both like master level trolls, so I just thought you would
Yeah.
just engage the troll aspect of it.
Listen, if it was face to face, yes.
Mm.
Online, no. I
So
am just not,
you prefer the face to face troll as
oh
opposed
yeah.
to the
Oh
the
yes.
distance. I like to troll regardless.
I do like the troll. Don't get me wrong. I do
Regardless,
like
it
the
could be
troll.
internet, it could be phone, it could be text. It's
Here's the
hard
thing
on
with Twitter,
text.
though.
It's hard to text because people can't see the nuance. You know.
Yes, yes. With Twitter, it's. I think to grow on Twitter, you have to be somewhat controversial, and like you said, provocative. You have to go back and forth with people, and um, you have to kind of be a dick about. Like, I just don't have that type of. I don't have that type of Twitter energy.
Well, but
If
wait,
that
wait,
makes
wait.
any
Hold on.
sense.
Like you almost got canceled on Facebook for calling out Russell Wilson and calling him a simp. So you just take
I
that
don't think that
energy.
will work on Twitter,
You
though,
take that
because Twitter is
energy
totally different.
and you go into one of those Twitter threads and you take that same type of provocative energy and you
I
do
guess it's
that.
I don't understand Twitter and these
Yeah,
retweets
I
and
don't
direct
understand
tweets.
Twitter.
I
No.
don't get it. Like, I'm. It's like I have an idea, and then like once you get, I'm just like, okay, I'm. Nobody said anything. I'm out. Don't get me wrong. I have tried, but I just think bro, the most viral thing I ever did on Twitter. I can't remember what I said, but it wasn't funny, nor was it even interesting, and this shit blew up. So I think you got to kind of be a half retard.
Wow. You used the R word.
I think you got
You're
to
gonna
be
get
like a
canceled.
functional retard or something
You're
like
gonna get
that.
canceled for the
I'm gonna
R
get
word
canceled
now.
again. I don't. Hey, then it'll work. Then my job is done. My job is done if that's the case. Um, but what do you hear a lot as far as about our channel? I know you get messages and
we're doing everything wrong, and we should talk about sex. We should talk about relationship issues.
Kevin
Um,
Samuels style. We should just berate women.
I just think any of it. That's really it. You know, you get the
I don't want to do
suggestions,
that though.
right?
I don't want to do that.
You get the suggestions of what you should be this, you should be that, but
I don't want to do
I
that.
can only be me. You know.
Ty, I don't want to do that. I don't want to put this show in a box.
Well, I have a
This here
question though.
pop.
How
What's
many
that?
relationship channels and political channels and like beef and drama channels? How many of these channels can people watch? Because
Apparently, people can watch that shit all day.
it seems limitless. Like if that's what people just really want to see all day, seems limitless.
People gonna consume that. I can't consume that, bro. I don't know, man. I watch a lot of different stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but if you ever hear me say, "Hey, Ty, you got to watch this show," it's probably something you ain't never heard of. Like I'm that type of person. Like I watch a lot of different stuff and off the wall stuff, and I don't really roll with the mass a lot. And then when a lot of people are saying something good, I always have a little side eye to it first. Don't
Right.
get me wrong, I do like my, some popular like popular culture stuff, and some of it I am into. But I mostly kind of look for my own thing when it comes to what I consume. But people consume a lot of the same shit. And a lot of, they share the same likes and things like that. And that's why you get a lot of people that will watch, relationship stuff all the time, or women bashing and men bashing, and
Do you
I
think
me personally, we can put it like this, Ty, we can have something like that on our channel, just not this show. This
right?
right here is me and your baby. And like, I don't want to put this in a box. If I want to get on here uh tomorrow and I want to talk about talking dogs, that's what I want to talk about. If I want to talk about
That sounds like an
what
amazing show, by the way.
it does sound pretty dope. If I
Talking dog.
if I want to talk about Joe Biden, that's what I want to talk about. If I want to talk about the Chicago Bulls, that's what I want to talk about. I do
Right.
not want to put this show in a box. I do not want to say, "Hey, I don't want anybody to say, "Yeah, let's go listen to the Dummast podcast." They so we can hear them berate women like Kevin Samuels. I don't want that.
Man, that shit
I
would
don't want that. You know
that
what I want somebody to
that would
say?
get
I
boring.
like them guys. I want to hear what I that boy Icekold and that boy Ty, I like them, and I want to hear what they're talking about,
That
regardless of
sounds
what they're talking about.
so boring to me.
What's that?
Just to do
To
that.
listen to the same thing? Yes. Yes.
Yeah. There's
Put it
enough
like this.
channels like that.
Put it like this. Why do people listen to Joe? Now, Joe Rogan is the most successful person at this right now.
Joe Rogan's pretty likable though.
Right. But why do people listen to Joe Rogan?
I just think that he has interesting, because I don't agree with a lot of the
You
ideologies
still listen to him.
or
You still
politics.
listen to him.
Yeah, because
You still listen to him.
he's learned the
Because
art of conversation. Just a good
he's
conversation.
learned the art to sell himself. You're going to listen to Joe Rogan talk about something, even if you don't necessarily like what he's talking about. And I ain't saying you have to agree with him. You might not even like the subject he's talking about, but you're gonna tune in because Joe Rogan is talking about it.
Right. But he
And
does
that's what I
that.
want to.
I like when he has like the weird psychedelic drug people on there.
Mm-hmm.
He has like the crazy right wing people on there.
Yes.
So
Yes.
but my opinion is he does a really good job of just having a conversation. So it's kind of like when someone's good at a conversation, you'll sit and you'll talk to them for hours and you won't even know hours have gone by. You know what I'm saying? So I just think he does a really good job of that. And at this point, his stuff is really on cruise control. He can pick anybody and he just knows how to
You know what I
extract
like with
a good conversation from people.
right. You know what I like what he does.
What's that?
He'll have a nut job on there and he'll talk to them. He'll talk to that
Like they're
nut
not a
job.
nut job.
like they're not a nut job, and
Yeah.
he's fully engaged and he fully believes in what they're saying,
Yeah.
only so they can keep talking. I
Yes.
love that about his show.
Yes.
I love that about his show,
It got
man.
to a point where I was
Oh,
starting to question, was he
no,
really,
it's an act, bro.
did you
It's an
really,
act.
are you really engaged in what they're saying, or you just want them to keep talking? You
He
know?
wants them to keep talking.
Yeah.
Keep talking. And it's brilliant. It is brilliant. It is a brilliant maneuver that we even seen Donald Trump fall for that one. Not by Joe Rogan, but by Woodruff. Just just keep talking to me.
Just
Just keep talking.
keep giving me them
Keep
nuggets.
right?
I want them nuggets.
Oh man. You know what I get a lot? What is Dummast?
Yeah.
That's what I get a lot.
That was the point of that name.
So should we open it up right now and just let people know what Dummast means?
It's nothing.
It's nothing.
It don't mean anything. It means whatever you want it to mean.
Whatever you want it to be. That little planet, and this is what I wanted. That little planet that's spinning, not in retrograde, but it's spinning forward. That's
Okay, we're
Dummast.
using
That's
the
the
big words
planet of
again.
Dummast.
We're using the big words again. I don't know what that is, so I think you're being disrespectful, but I'm gonna give you a pass.
I don't know what that means, but no, I mean it is whatever you want it to be. It is a state of being. It is.
See that I like that. It's a state of being. Dumas is the state of being when me and this brother get together. Like, to be quite honest, we're rather tame on this podcast. In person,
Yes.
we're way worse. Like in high school when we met, like there wasn't a classroom that could contain us. They would try and separate us, put us on others. We would just yell to each other on the other side of the classroom.
If you separated us, you just made
it
a
worse.
scene. You just made it worse because we just gonna yell across.
So this is the professional iteration of me and this brother right here. But Dumas is the
it's that planet floating back there.
It's the planet floating back there, and it's the collective
in the Andromeda region
of us coming together. That's what it is. But I remember when we first
put that. Planet of Dumas lies in the nether regions of the Andromeda galaxy.
Nether regions. There's another one. I remember when we first put the name in the chat. Your cousin was like, "What is Dumas?" Exactly.
It's whatever you want it to be.
It's provocative.
It's whatever you want it to be.
It's provocative. It gets the blood flowing.
And here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. This is stuff we used to do when we were younger, bro. Just make up words for shit.
Yeah.
Arugula. Wait, I think arugula might be a word.
Arugula was not. It's already a word.
But you had arugula. I had schmeegagel.
Arugula was a feeling. A plant. It's an emotion.
No, arugula might be a word, bro. I think that might be like.
I adopted the word and I took it to something else. It is a word.
So you had arugula. I had schmeegagel. And we had other words too that we would just come up with, man. Dummast is a state of being for me.
You know, the funny thing is,
my birth planet. It is my birth planet.
When you put Dummast in like YouTube, you get like some type of Indian group or singer or something like that. I think a lot of those early views were coming from like India, and people were trying to find that person. And they was just coming across this dumbass podcast.
Awesome tactic.
There you go.
Awesome tactic.
You never know, bro.
Awesome.
You stumble across searches and things like that.
Hey, do whatever we gotta do. Do whatever we gotta do, man. Oh man, but I love it, man. I love what we've been doing, man, and I'm just excited for to see. Hey. Year 2, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna come on here. What have you learned? What would you change? Where you see yourself in 5 years? What do we see the channel in 5 years? So
I'm really eager to start doing like live reactions to
yes.
Let's say something crazy happens, we hop on.
I got one. I do have one plan.
Stuff. What's that?
I do have one plan, possibly for next week, but not to the open. It's gonna be for that closed group group page. I got one plan for next week, a reaction, and I'll start dropping a little info on it in the group page, but that's already in my brain and ready to go. I don't know, man. What else you got?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Just a deep voice. Balls deep.
Yeah,
Balls deep. Yeah, baby.
yeah. I need to get me
who
one of them
sings
voice
that
box, bro.
that song that you were playing at the start? What
That is
is that? The Delphonics?
Ray
That's not the
Goodman and the
yeah.
Browns.
The
Ray
Delphonics.
Goodman and Brown.
Ray Goodman. That's
Yep.
Cuba. That's Cuba Gooding Jr. Father. No, that's not. Damn, what group was that?
I don't know who father that is.
I'm old, but I'm not that old. I think that's hold on.
Come on, Stat Boy. Get it.
Now I need to look this up.
Stat Boy. Look at him.
I could be wrong. Wait.
It could be Cuba Gooding's father. Let me see.
It
Does he
could
look
be
like
him.
Cuba Gooding?
That could be him. Hold on.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
No, that was Main Ingredient. That's Main. His father was in Main Ingredient.
Balls deep. Yeah. Play that symphony.
Another year. This is funky, bro. This is just funky.
That's not funky.
To me, that's funky.
No, that's soulful and sensual.
Hey, that's funky to me.
That's baby making music.
That little riff right there. Ooh.
That's not funk though.
To me, that's funky.
Okay, you can reinvent funk in here.
For me, Ty, that's funky.
Hold on, get your groove on, brother. Get your groove on. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's get out of here, bro.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's get out of here. What are you doing? What are you over there doing, bro? Oh my God.
Happy anniversary.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Balls deep. Instagram, Dumbass Podcast. Twitter, Dumbass Podcast. All one word.
Oh yeah.
From Chicago to the Mast, the Dumbass Podcast on YouTube. You have watched our anniversary show, Dumbass Podcast episode 27. Please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notifications tab. Keep up with the latest of From Chicago to the Mast. We are out.